Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where, after our adventures in the main city and occasional outlying areas, I have returned here to Mar Nafra because I have some unfinished business here. I had to drop everything in order to search for young Thorongil, but now that he is saved and that we have pursued his captors, it is time for us to close off our business in this area because we can't leave them all hanging forever. So now, if I remember correctly, some of these people are not particularly kind to me. Let me see if that's changed any. Hello there. Nope, things haven't changed here a whit. Well, I'll just have to deal with that annoyance. Now, I believe that I'm supposed to be finding someone by the name of Java. I just have to remember where he was. Or maybe that's Javish. Well, I think, whoever it is, I should find the person up here. Somewhere. Ah, there he is. Hello.
Need you something from me?
I didn't have to come to this. We pirates need to stick together. If we don't, that'll be the best of us. I appreciate you sticking your neck out. It was a difficult task, but you proved your worth. Very well. That's very well. All right, that's someone who, as far as trying to do some negotiations there, and they didn't quite work out, if I remember correctly. Perhaps I should have informed him of that before I went off on that long adventure. But that is water beneath the ship at the moment. So let us go and find some wine casks, it looks like. I think I've found the right island where those casks are located. Now it looks like we've got these corpse eaters here. Actually, it looks like I've got a deed in order to kill a few of these, so might as well take out one or two extra while I'm in the area. If it'll let me. There you go. Now, let's see if I can find those casks anywhere around here. Ah! There are the castaways. Right over there. Hello? You want to fight? You're reluctant, are you? Well, maybe my reputation has arrived. Sticking Karagram, poking them all over the place. Now, first of all, let's get rid of that. Aw. Apparently this one hasn't heard about me. It just stayed there saying, "You're not going to get my cask." No. Finders keepers. Karagram bleeders. Alright, now. There we go. And I think I see another one up ahead behind it, right? Good. Amazing how all these casts are nice and neatly on their holders there. Just saying that it doesn't look like it was cast off of a ship or anything because maybe someone just took them off board, unloaded them, and started to drink from them. I mean, that's the only thing that can explain that. I mean, it was just, I guess based on the name of the quest, I thought that they were literally thrown off the ship. Well, here's another one somewhere around here. Here's the last one. No wonder I didn't find it so quickly. It says if somebody put it here nice and neatly onto these rocks here. No way a storm could have just set it here by accident. Oh well, I think I'll just kill a few more Karagram and then report back over to town. I suppose you don't like that idea, do you? Well, I guess if I just returned without going after the Caragrim, they would like it very much. I finally found those wine casks for you.
Speak quickly. I have much to do.
Well, would you look at that? You came through. I promise not to harass upstanding, tight-strapped fellows like yourself from now on. You can be quite useful. Alright, well. Okay, we are done with that. So now, I guess that means it's time to get back to Hyrax. I'm pretty sure I have some unfinished business here, and looks like there's somebody who wants to add another piece of business. Hello there.
O'er the waves we shall set sail to the horizon with the help of our tail. When... Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, you! Hello! Oh, my name is... Aniamat, the greatest shantyman there ever was! Really? Oh, or at least that's what they will call me someday. You see, I have such a deep love of song and the romanticism of sailing, but aside from the trip from Minas Tirith to here, I will confess that I don't have much seafaring experience. Oh, don't worry, I didn't have much of it either before... Well, it's a long story. What if I were to follow you around and observe you on your adventures? I hope they're not as tough adventures as I had the last time I had to set sail. Perhaps you will provide the inspiration that I need? Here, take this whistle. Use this to call me as you travel about Zemarzir. Oh, and we are going to have so much fun together. Really? Just find some place and have an adventure together. Well, when I head out of town, now, anything else I need to do here? It appears not, so I suppose we shall head out of town. Ah, there you are. Well, where to?
Why don't we start by challenging some freebooters to a fight? Nothing speaks to a rugged life at sea like pointless brawling.
Pointless brawling. Okay. Okay, find some freebooters and do some pointless brawling. Ah. Where's the best place to do that? Well, I'll think of some place as we go around. Perhaps somewhere this way. You said you'd rather go in the other direction? Okay, well, we can do that as soon as I take care of this beast. I'm sure you'll find some of this exciting too. Fighting the beasts of the Isle. How's that for excitement? Alright, fine. I'll head west. How about some brawling with the crabs? Here, like this one. We could find occasional crab as we head up to the north. Oh. And beetles. All sorts of arthropods. Alright, fine. I'll see if I can find some freebooters in which to do some free fighting. If you think they're up this way. I mean, I find all sorts of types up here. Ah! Here's a promising group right up here. Hello there. You wanna have a pointless brawl?
Ah, greetings, kind traveler.
A fight? Now, why would I do that? I have only just met you. Come, join me and my friends for some tea. For some tea? Not exactly formal about tea in this place, then, I guess. Well, what do you say about tea?
What news do you bring, traveler?
Well, that's not what I expected. Animat says as she sips from the offered cup. Oh, free tea though? Well, maybe we can challenge one of the other people here. Okay, hello?
Yahoy!
Ah, such a lovely weather we have been enjoying as of late. It makes me want to sing! The freebooter strikes up a joyful song. Animat doesn't know the words, but she harmonizes beautifully with the men. She may not be a success at writing lyrics, but doesn't lack for singing talent. Okay, well, that's good. Maybe she could be a cover singer or something.
Well met.
This is not going how I expected. Maybe we should give up on trying to pick a fight and make friends instead. Okay, I suppose that. Hello there.
It is a fine day indeed.
I know that we look like rough folk, but that is what happens when you spend all day in the sun and having your face chipped by salt and sea. Are you hungry? The sea has been generous with these plenty of food to share. I suspect some of it originally came from my ship and got cast overboard, but that's another matter. What do you say?
What news do you bring, traveler?
I should go around talking to strangers more often. Instead of fighting you, they give you free tea and fish and sing with you. I really like these folk. Come, let's meet the last of their company. Okay, well, over down here.
Oi.
The woman greets you, then urged by a yawn. Sorry about that. I had coffee too late in the day yesterday. I went to sleep late, and I'm still waking up. Anyone shares the desire to be a shanty man, and the sleepy freebooter's tips curls at a smirk. If it is inspiration for songs that you seek, I can tell you about my own travels to the sea. Animate quickly agrees, and the sleepy freebooter proceeds to tell the most bawdy and violent tales that one could tell. Probably very piney fun friendly. By the end of the stories, Animate is frozen stiff by shock. Oh, very piney fun friendly. She thanks the woman for her time, and the two of you beat a hasty retreat. Yeah. Well, what do you say about that?
Well met.
As lovely as it's been, I do think a real sailor should get into a scrap. If these fine folk won't fight with me, I've heard rumors of strange creatures that we could go bother. What, you mean like the crabs we were fighting earlier? So, what do you want to fight with? What if we fight a giant? Oh, you mean that other crab was too small?
There's a giant crab on a small island east of here.
Yes.
I hear folks have nicknamed it Shelly. Let's go fight it.
Okay, fine. Okay, on the small island east of here. Okay, so we'll go to the east and fight Shelly. Alright, and it's going to be bigger than that crab we've already fought. Okay, what else did you want to try?
Treasure. Ooh, I'm always hearing about sailors looking for treasure that's washed ashore. I will tell you where to dig. I'm a very lucky person and tend to have a good sense for these sorts of things.
And we're going to look for buried treasure. I suppose something like that was inevitable in all of this. Well then, let us go and find Shelly first. And you said this way? Alright, fine. Find one big crab. Maybe finding one or two small ones in the process or something. Well, she said something about a small island. This is a bit large to be holding Shelly. But who knows? I mean, I've heard rumors that crabs know how to swim. After further questioning, she confessed that this small island wasn't the tiny island where it was before, but small compared to the size of the main island. So I decided to go back down to the eastward and see if I could find, well, maybe she'll be fine with these saber-toothed cats here. And perhaps while I go around here I could find some palm wood. I think I'm getting near that area here. But it looks like all I'm finding are big cats. Toads? Oh, hold on. Ah. This looks like a promising palm tree. Maybe next time I should bring an axe. It just might be better on. You're not into fighting trees, I guess. Oh well. I can understand it. I just need to repair some docks, and they've been waiting for quite a while for me to deliver this order. Yeah, I had to do a full trip all the way to Umbar waiting to do that. Oh well. That wasn't very efficient. I'm gonna have to cut down a few more trees. Well, there's another promising tree. It looks like one of Shelly's smaller cousins also. Little practice here. You want to make sure you have good practice. And anyway, I'm going to need to sharpen my spear after this. Because this is exactly No, I don't think that sword's going to help me either. Okay, note to self. Bring an axe next time. I think we're on the right island now. No, still too small to be Shelly. But look at that up ahead. That might be a good place to look for buried treasure. Let's see what we could find. Let's see how lucky you really are. Ooh. Hey, there's a bigger crab. Is this Shelly? Okay, bigger than this one then. Well, yes, I've bought a couple that are bigger than that, so let's see what's in here. An old boot. It doesn't seem to be in my size. Okay. Do you want it? No? Alright, well. Maybe this is the person whose boot it was? Alright, no huge crabs around here. Just these normal sized ones. I was sure there'd be something in here. Maybe she's not as lucky as she thinks. Okay, here. No, nothing promising there. We'll get plenty of practice before we find Shelly, it looks like. There you go. Alright, so now... Oh, another boot. It matches the first one. I wonder what happened to their owner. I don't know. Now, what about this place again? Are you sure there's nothing here? Let's check it anyway. And that's a man's skulls. Well, I regret this completely.
Well met.
Do you think that this is the owner of the boots? And Matt wonders aloud as she stares at the skull. Well, maybe. That's enough treasure hunting for today. Okay, well. It looks like the crabs decide it's time for hobbit hunting. Well, now let's see if we can find a really big crab. Hold on. Is that? No. Illusion time. Well. Oh, you want to pick a fight with us? Well, fine. You can do that. You might not survive, but that's another part. Wait, you're saying that one is Shelly? I was expecting Frankenstein's crab over here, and this is what I get? Really? That's your big crab? I'm not impressed.
What news do you bring,
Oh,
traveler?
what a fearsome beast! Its hands were like spiked gauntlets. You were lucky that I was around to help you, or you would have been in a lot of trouble. Fine, fine, fine. Hey, stand still so I can slap you.
Well, I think that's quite enough adventure for me. I had a lovely time, but I don't know how you have the energy to do this every day.
This ought to give me enough inspiration to come up with some new lyrics. I'm going to take that whistle back from you now and head back to Howrax. Come, find me when you're next in town. Right. Fine. Done. Hold up. What is this? A necklace? Did somebody ask me to bring in their lost necklace or something? Well, I suppose I should check that when I get back to Howrax. No. What else? Oh, yes! A rock. And I think I better speak with that rock in the next episode of The Song of Waves and Wind.